Hello everyone and welcome to this new installment of Freely in Camper. Well, Ginger's windshield is a little dirty because I'm out and about in the Salento countryside. Today I take you to discover Masseria Mazzetta, the falconer's court. A long interview with the owner. So good morning everyone. Where exactly are we and are you? Orpheus the owner?
So I say.
Boss? Or is the owner your wife, that is, she who decides everything in the house?
Say I'm running the business.
Okay, so it's called Masseria.
A Mazzetta in Salis and Salentino, but it's the falconer's court.
Because you are a falconer?
Let's say yes. We do the shows with the raptors, which lasts an hour, plus with Spanish horses. We have 10 Spanish horses. What is the taming of the hoe, as it can be the classical doma, or the doma vacara. And then we have the parrot world. We have the macaws. They are the largest parrots that exist on our planet. And there is a big lake where we do these demonstrations. Always an educational and cultural character, especially conservation, because we follow the guidelines to conserve species that are unfortunately endangered. So you have fun, you have a good time, you see the animal world, but most importantly, you learn a few things. Telling the story of Salento as well, because here with Frederick II, who made falconry great, we do these demonstrations telling the story, both with Spanish horses, who was the first one he brought here, and also with raptors, who made this discipline great.
Listen, these shows come, demonstrations, performances take place every week.
Yes, on weekends, Wednesdays,
On weekends.
Fridays and Saturdays, until the 15th of October. So starting from April to the 15th of October.
So the facility, in addition to wonderful B&B rooms above with breakfast, which is here where we are now, it also has a dedicated area for those who have campers, caravans, or tents. This stopover provides a number of facilities. It's open all year round.
Let's say we would like to keep it open year-round. She's the boss.
No, hi everybody.
She's my hub. We would like to keep open year-round. However, being the first year we opened our facility, there is still a lot. But we are surrounded by greenery, 10 minutes from the sea. So there is a lot of tranquility here. The camper who comes here, besides seeing all our shows, the educational part, the animal exhibit, also spends a nice evening with the...
Let's say the added value is that you are campers, so you know the needs.
protection. Usually the camper wants tranquility. It is true that he also seeks the sea, however, the sea then becomes chaotic, because those who are there back and forth become stressful. Here instead is this opportunity to experience the sea while being in the countryside, which are, in my opinion, the disadvantage. Our stopover has electricity, loading and unloading. There is a plan to do showers, a hydro service that will then become a campground, because with mobile homes and whatnot, the outdoors, I think, is one of the most beautiful worlds, because you make yourself free.
Besides birds and birds of prey, you also have horses.
I was saying before that we have Spanish horses, 10 Spanish horses, and we do these pay shows with the advancing fountains, always with a big video. We have a big lair board where we do the historical storytelling videos, because these animals here in the Salé. And with these horses we have this, let's say, equestrian art show, which would be high schooling and taming, which was, like I said before, they're kind of particular bikes I can't explain unless it would be a long thing. However, on the whole...
I know you have some very nice videos on there, though.
Let's say that what you see here in Italy today is hard to see with Spanish horses. And with raptors, there is some very large and very nice structures. But let's say today, the falconer's court is one of the most beautiful and one of the biggest structures for birds and for Spanish horses, but especially with the shows, which are the most difficult things, like the high areas, Passedu, step with the Garrocha, especially the high areas, which are Corbetta, Cabriola, Elevada, Posada. They are all those areas that only in the Royal School in Spain you can see them. This spectacle does not exist at the national level.
Instead, for those who are hungry?
So, for those who are hungry, we have the possibility to do these aperitifs, and then we are planning evenings dedicated to Spain, to paella, sangria, so you can also eat. You have to follow our website.
There, that was the question. Within you have an official website where there is a calendar of events.
Which is www. A Porta del Falconry. And there you see the calendar of our shows and events, which are weekly, and then the extra ones, where you can also eat there. But in ours, you can have that apericeno.
Look, animals are welcome here at your place.
Let's say yes, the problem is sanitary, because from the moment animals come in, there is a risk that they can get infected. So the ASLA always avoid, but in the camp, you cannot bring the dog. See, we have allocated an area where you can leave your dog or be together with your dog. And near the camper you can...
So you have to know, when someone is interviewed by me, there is always a couple of questions that are a moment uncomfortable. So, which one of the two came out first? Let's say it was me.
When I saw her, we met, I was 24 years old and shaved. 18 children. This is the Alona of my life. I don't know what goes on in the mind of a human being, but it happens.
You know, it's the same phrase that my grandfather said, my grandmother said. I kept replaying it even the last days.
And so that's how it was. My dad and mom have been together for 70 years, and the family tradition has continued. Work, I think, doesn't end.
Whereas instead you have 3 daughters, right? They operate here together with you? Look, you are the contact person for the B&B, right? Do people who come ask about you, or do they ask about him?
Never.
So they can through the website, phone number. Do you prefer that they book? Or they can, if there is availability, also show up. Let's say in the morning for the evening here with you. In passing from morning to evening? Oh, instead I saw down there, but as we speak, images are being broadcast that I have taken here inside the court. I saw a Fiat MXIE. That's yours, I guess, that one there, but why? Do you also hold events here in marriage inside the court?
I can do anything. This facility, I think, that really if you have someone in mind, something, whatever it is, can be done. Yes, they can be big concerts, which we wouldn't even want, but musical evenings, we are planning them. I sound merry you. Anniversary. Any event that can be put together.
So thank you very much for telling us. Oh, when they come ask, you should know that normally the people who come say we are friends of Cristiano. At that point, they always expect you. At that point here, you were saying, get them to clean an aviary. Make them. Bravo, that's right, just that. Thank you very much again. Bye, thank you.